Thanks PDS Dat for sponsoring this video. On today's video, I am doing a comparison to find out where to buy the best steaks. There's going to be a lot of information in this video, and most importantly, a lot of steaks.
Target. I had no idea Target has meat. There's another thing that I had no idea about. You know those big balls always in front of Target, every Target? I thought there was just decoration. No, they're actually to stop you from driving into the store, everybody. That's the only reason. But nevertheless, they have meats in there. They have steaks. Let's see. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Let's see what we got. Chuck tender steaks, $10.99 a pound. Now, chuck steaks are good, but at the same time, they don't have that great marbling on them. They're slightly tough depending on how you cook it, especially if you want to eat this medium rare, everybody. It is not going to be the best. I can promise you that. And here they have sirloin steak strips. This actually looks fantastic to cook stir-fried on. Here's a recommendation I will do for you always. Never buy the ones that are pre-marinated. Maybe they want to add more flavor, make it easier for you to cook. Actually, it's the complete opposite. This one right here got old. Nobody bought it. So they went ahead and marinated and tried to sell it to you. I'm just saying 99% of the stores, that's mostly what they do. Buy it fresh and marinate it yourself. It will be better. They actually look pretty decent, everybody, and I do like that you can buy individual steaks. And most importantly, it's nice and thick. Let's see which one is going to be better. $14.39 a pound. This one right here is the best one. And it was all the way on the back, everybody. Nice white fat. That's what you want. Beautiful color. Enough talking. Let's go. Costco. They sell rotisserie chicken. 100 million of them per year. Damn. The only store you will see both of them. Choice grade and USDA prime. Ground beef.
I am buying ground beef.
What am I looking for right now? I'm looking for the most well-marbled, nice-looking steak. I'm looking for a presentable steak, everybody. These look phenomenal, but I can't buy prime because that would be unfair to the other stores. But good job to Costco for keeping prime on the menu. Most people will take a look at this steak right here and think maybe it's just a New York strip. But that's the last thing you want. Why? Because it's missing that spinalis dorsi, which is this part of the ribeye here, the most tender and delicious part of the cow. Now here's a great example. This spinalis dorsi right here, you want that cap as big as possible. It will be better. However, there is an issue that I see here. These are blade tenderized. Do you know what that means, everybody? They literally got some needles and put it on top of there to make the steak more tender. That's why they're actually recommending to cook a little bit more to well done. If it's not sitting here for a while, in my opinion, I'll still cook it medium rare, you know? And it looks like every single one of them are blade tenderized. I'm not gonna buy these steaks already pre-cut. I wanna save money. And the way I'm gonna save money is by buying the whole loin, everybody. Top loin, which is the New York strip. Much better deal. Choice grade. It's more steaks. I'm gonna cut it nice and fresh at home. And it's only $9.89 a pound. This is a better deal because of two reasons. It's cheaper. It's not blade tenderized. We're buying this one.
Now that would be my #1 option, but unfortunately we must keep things fair. Buying a loin here would put Target in disadvantage, so I have to get one that is already cut.
So if you are going to be buying steaks from Costco, make sure that you buy one that is freshly made today. This is the one I'm gonna go with, everybody. It's also blade tenderized, but it's the best option we got. BJ's, the competitor of Costco. So here we have the New York strip. This one here is actually $11.99 a pound. That is pretty good, but at the same time, it's not very well marbled. Another great thing I like about this steak is that it was not blade tenderized, everybody. And they actually recommend you cooking it well done. Who wants to eat steaks well done? No one. We have another option right here, which says 100% grass-fed. Not taking this one right here. So what I like to do is just lay them out like this and visually side by side, see which one is going to look better. I want to show you the difference between a fresh cut and a not fresh cut. Check out how much more darker it is. Always get fresh cut, everybody. You don't know how long this one has been there. It says sell by July 7. This one says sell by July 7 as well. Well, which one would you take? This one right here is from the end of the New York strip, okay? It has a silver skin right here, so it doesn't make the most ideal cut. You gotta look out for that because when you're taking bites, it's not gonna be very delicious. I'm gonna have to go with this one right here. It's a good deal. It's not a great deal. It's $11.99 a pound. It's always gonna be the same. It has a little bit of marbling, not the greatest, but let's take it. Publix, my local supermarket. So the problem with Miami is that every single time you get thin steaks, everybody, they have this New York strip, but it's so thin, we're not getting that. That's the thing with this local supermarket. It's a hit or miss. These don't look that bad, but $19 a pound. That hurts my soul, everybody.
and I'm gonna be putting it against this one. This is our control, what I'm normally used to. So we're really gonna be able to do a fair comparison to see how it's gonna stack up. Because check out every single steak. We have them all lined up and ready to be rated. Because to keep this thing fair, for the seasoning I kept it exactly the same to every single one of them. A good amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper and garlic powder. As once they were seasoned, they are now ready for the grill. But we cannot have steaks by itself, so I decided to go ahead and make an awesome side dish. And this one will please everyone. And you're gonna be surprised on how simple and easy it is to make. First thing, you need some rice. Throw that into a bowl, followed by eggs, salt, black pepper, smoked paprika, garlic, MSG, followed by some cheddar cheese. Mix that up real good until everything is fully mixed. As in the end, you should be left with something like this. Now you want to go ahead and grab a non-stick container. Spray that up with some oil, as this mixture will become your crust. Make sure to make a nice thin layer. Take it to the edges and all the way to the top. In the end, check it out. It almost looks like a pie crust. And the next step is to make sure we pre-cook it. So into the oven it goes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. For the filling, you can be as creative as you like. I have these Brazilian sausages ready to go, so I'll be using them. I throw them into a pan followed by some ham and onions and cook that up until everything was fully caramelized. Once that was done, I threw them in a bowl followed by a generous amount of cheddar cheese. To bind everything together, I threw in an egg, mixed it up a little bit more, and check out the consistency. Nice gooey deliciousness. To finish it up, you want to add a generous amount of that filling right in the middle, followed by a nice layer of the rice mix right on top, and into the oven it goes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit to cook. Once you got a nice crispy edge, which is usually about 15 minutes, carefully start removing it from the mold, garnish it with a tiny bit of parsley on top, and this is today's side dish. I can promise you one thing, it's going to be phenomenal. Don't believe me? Well, you just wait and see. And remember, you can make the filling with whatever it is that you like, because now that this is ready, the only thing left to do is to cook all of our steaks. So now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to grill, so let's do it.
I know we are all enjoying our summer, but those 4th of July grills and steaks got the best of your credit cards. The debt has added up, and now you need to get out of it. There is a better solution to dealing with credit card debt. PDS Debt provides customized options for anyone struggling with credit cards, personal loans, collections, or medical bills. Their goal is to understand your financial situation and to find the best saving method tailored to help you become debt-free. So if you're making payments every month on your debt and your balances are not going down, PDS has solutions for you. Everyone with $10,000 or more in eligible debt qualifies, and there is no minimum credit score required. Both bad and fair scores are accepted. PDS Debt allows you to save on interest, fees, and pay off your debt in a fraction of the time. Stop waiting, savings is just a couple of clicks away. PDS Debt is offering a free debt savings analysis that only takes 30 seconds to complete. Take back your financial freedom today and head over to pdsdebt.com/guga to get your free debt assessment today. That's pdsdebt.com/guga. Once you are finally debt-free, it is easier to eat those steaks guilt-free. Nothing better than a financially responsible griller, everybody. Thank you, PDS Debt, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, and here we got our feast of steak today, gentlemen, huh?
That's a lot of steak.
That's a lot of steaks.
I guess it's good that we came hungry today because, man, we got a lot to try.
So today we got a very important video here for our audience, all right? I want you guys to judge these steaks like you've never judged them before. And you guys are also gonna know my honest opinion, okay, everybody? Enough talking, let's begin. Dig in right here. Please, grab the first one.
Well, this one looked good. Yeah,
looks good. Oh, that's a good sign. All right. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
That was good.
Oh, I think it's a great steak, to be honest with you. I mean, it's got a wonderful char on the outside. It's juicy, it's tender.
What is this one for you?
That's an 8, for sure.
8. How about you?
I get an 8.5.
I'm actually very close with you. I'm an 8.5, everybody.
It's good.
By the way, they're all choice grade. There's nothing prime, so we're really trying to judge here. Enough about this steak. It's good. Let's try the next one.
Okay.
All right, please dig in. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. That's good.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
It's not bad. I still prefer the previous one though.
Oh, 100%, I agree with you. But what's your rating on that one?
I'll give it a 6.
Wow, very harsh. I like it. You?
I think I'm going with a 7.
I'm gonna go with 7.1, everybody. Why are you a 6?
There's something a little bit off about the texture. The previous one had like nice thick fibers on it. It felt like a perfect steak, but this one's a little something weird in there.
How about you?
The flavor's a little bit less bold. This one's more like a little bit toned down. That's why I went a little bit lower. But 7, I mean, 7's not bad.
This steak is blade tenderized, and it's not my favorite. It definitely messes up with the texture of the steak. Let's go to the next one. Please dig in, guys. Let's go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Wow.
It tastes good, but
I feel like we're going downhill here.
What is your rating on this one?
I give it a 5, actually.
Wow, you're going down on the
Yeah.
rating. Really? How about you?
I'm going with a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5 on this steak right here, everybody.
The texture is good, but the flavor is off. It's definitely less beefy than the first one we tried, but it also has like a, I don't know, a lingering aftertaste that I don't want from my steak.
Wow, okay, fair enough. How about you?
I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's because it's a little bit thinner, but it kind of takes away from the juiciness.
That's the thing with thinner steaks, and this one is slightly thinner than the other two. The other stores cut them much larger, so it's easier for you to get the perfect doneness. Now, here's the deal. Before moving on to the last 3, I got a side dish for you guys. Huh?
I look like a palate cleanser if I've ever seen
That's
one, Guga.
right. So I like to
Ready
call
for that.
this one right here a crispy meat pie. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, cheers.
Oh my God.
Bro, it's so crispy right at the edge. And then as soon as you get in, it's so fluffy.
Plus, like one thing you didn't say is that the sausage, it's so juicy, so it gives like a lot of moisture to the inside of this side dish, which it doesn't really need because you have that gooey cheese. There's some onions in there too. There's a lot of different flavors in here that make this thing taste great.
Side dish is phenomenal, everybody. Let's jump on to the next one. Please dig in, guys.
Oh,
Cheers.
cheers.
You know what? That's actually not bad. The texture is good. The flavor is good. I think that's actually an improvement from the previous steak we had.
Before you start talking, what's your rating on this one?
That's a 6.
6.7.
Wow, I'm going to give this one a 7, everybody. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Why is it a 6?
Because I think that the texture of it is on point as well as the flavor. It's funny because it's the same thickness as the previous steak, but the flavor is just so much better. You don't have that weird aftertaste. It tastes strong and beefy. I like it.
Pretty damn good. It's not Wagyu. You know, I give it a decent score.
Look, this steak has almost everything you would want it. You would want a little bit more marbled, but overall it had a nice, beautiful shape. It tastes delicious. It is beefy. It's easier to cook because it's nice and thick. By the way, that was from Target.
Target.
I'm serious. I can't believe. I didn't even know they had steaks in
I didn't know Target had steaks either. What the hell, Target?
Very good. Let's jump on to the next one. Please dig in. I want to know.
This looks like steak sashimi or something, bro. This don't look that great.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
This is chewy.
What's your rating?
2.
Wow, you are a harsh man.
Yeah.
How about you?
1.2.
Wow, okay.
Low.
Mine is actually a 2.5, everybody. I'm not
just
gonna go
being
that
nice.
low. No, I'm being honest. This one here, I would eat it, but at the same time, by no means is it a great steak. Last steak, you guys ready? Dig in, let's go.
This one looks like the worst one out of all of them.
This looks like tuna or something. What is this steak for real?
Yes, 100%.
Yo,
This is steak?
Maybe it's a little raw.
Enough talking, let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It is incredible to me how accurate, visually and tastefully it is. Leo, what's your rating?
That deserves a 1.
A 1. Why? Because it's still edible?
Yes, exactly. If it was inedible, if it was like something made not for human consumption, I would give it a 0.
I guess I'm going with Leo. It's a 1.
So this one is also a 1 for me. Surprisingly, Target did very, very well. You just have to pick the right steak. But that goes to show you, everybody, not because we had these results, they are all the same for every store. I highly recommend knowing what you're looking for, because if you know, you will get an incredible steak. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Remember, everything I use is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.